The month is coming to an end. I wanted to show you 5 things that I do at the end of month, beginning of a month, to make myself feel organized and to stay on track with my goals. So let's get into it. Number 1 is reviewing the previous month. How did everything go? Did I reach my goals? Did I do the things I said I was going to do? How did I get on with all of my tasks? Are there any unfinished things so that I can add those things onto my next month's goals? The second thing is to review my finances and review my savings. I think it's a good idea to check in with your finances at least monthly. Have a look at what you've spent and have a look at how your savings are. I've set myself up a monthly direct debit to go into my savings account. I've got an investment account with Vanguard. It's an ISA, and I just have a set amount of money that goes into there every month, and I just like to have a look at it, see how much it's grown by each month. And I also have a look at my current accounts and make sure that all my credit cards are paid off as well and that there are no outstanding bills. This is also a really good time to have a look at the next month and see if there are any big expenditures that you're expecting and make sure that you've got the funds available for those ahead of time. The third thing, and I think this is the most important, is a brain dump. And if you've already watched my video on overwhelm here, then you'll know exactly what I mean by this. Essentially, just writing down anything and everything that's in your head. I started doing these when I was finding myself getting overwhelmed frequently. And now I make a brain dump a monthly recurring event because it's such a good way to get everything out of your head and onto paper. So essentially, I write down all of my to-dos, any unfinished tasks, people I need to contact, emails I need to send, letters, cards, anything that's in my head goes onto that paper. And then I work through that list and I use the 4 Ds to see how I can cross everything off that list. So I either delete the tasks, I delegate them, I delay them, I put them in my calendar for a later date, or I get them done there and then. The next thing I do at the start of every month is to plan my goals. At the start of the year, I have a big goal setting session and I go back to that. I have a look at where I'm at with everything on that goals list and see how I can make some progress in the next month and make sure that I'm staying on track with those goals. And finally, I plan out my calendar and my tasks for the upcoming month. So I think about any of the monthly recurring tasks that need to happen. Things for me like washing my car or just monthly chores around the house, those all go in the calendar. And then any other upcoming things that happen through the year. So for example, this month, my car needs its MOT. Any other appointments you might need to get booked in, dentists, doctors, opticians, those kind of things all need to get done. They go in the calendar. And anything that you like to buy in bulk. So for me, I like to do a monthly bulk buy of cleaning products and household things that get used up frequently. And the final thing that I like to do each month is to add new podcasts to my listen queue. I listen to audiobooks and podcasts when I'm traveling anywhere. So I go through my podcasts and any that I like the look of, that I'm subscribed to, or any that have been recommended to me, I add them to my playlist for the rest of the month, and that gives me everything I need to listen to for the rest of the month without having to think about it. Anything that I can do that will reduce decision fatigue from my life is a good thing. And a task that I'm quite excited about getting done this month is a bit of spring cleaning. I'm looking forward to going through some things, having a clear out, sending some things to charity, and maybe making a little bit of extra money on the side by selling a few little bits and pieces. One of them is to sell my wedding dress. So let me know if you're on the market to buy a wedding dress, because that is going to be for sale. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'd love to hear from you. Are there any things that you do every month that make your life simpler and easier and have less decision fatigue? Let me know down below.